name is Juan Andres, and for my final AP Biology project, I decided to help and create a template for entrepreneurs to use in next years. So this is an template in Sheets for easy school access, in which you can easily modify it without having too many complications, because everyone can see what you did at real time. So the first thing you need to have to use this template is production costs. So of the products you're going to sell. So production cost, it's just how much each thing you're going to sell costs to make, so that you can define a selling price to create a good amount of profit. So the technique I used for production cost was just to divide the price of the product, divide divide the price of the product, that like how at what price you bought it. The example is here. In candy shops, let's say a box of banderitas costs 30,000 pesos, and each box of banderitas comes with 250 banderitas. So what you need to do is divide those 30,000 pesos into 250 to like get the cost of one single banderita. And then, for example, a pack of four banderitas would cost 480 pesos. With that, you just create a selling price, which and the template does the rest. So here, the production cost would be, let's say, 50,000 pesos. The selling price, you're going to sell certain product at, let's say, 1,500 pesos. So now you know that your total profit per sale would be 1,000 pesos. Now, all of this is connected. So the first row goes with the second row, with the first row of the second like chart. Let's say you sold 8 of these. So you know that the amount sold is 12,000 pesos and that the profit is 8,000 pesos. Let's say you know you will invest 10,000 pesos every single month to like to sell the next month. So now you know that with these 10,000 pesos minus the money you earn, you will need your net profit. So your net profit would be just money you can use for yourself. You can start budgeting or like using for whatever you want. And then the last part is like for it to be helpful to Stuco is just you can change this percentage easily. So if you agree to Stuco with a 15% of the amount of things you sell, that would immediately change to a para payment you need to give to Stuco each month. Now let's see two examples. Like these are the most realistic one I could use. This is based on the costs I used when I personally sold banderitas and I sold gomitas and all of that. So here are the production costs for each of the things I would sell. This would be the selling price I agreed to sell this on. This would be the profit per sale of each like product. Here's the quantity sold, like for example the banderitas I was talking about before. I know that the packet would cost 1,000 pesos and the profit per sale would be 520 pesos. I know that depending on the amount of banderitas, I can make 70 packages of 4 banderitas. So I know that the amount sold would be that 70 amount of packets sold times the selling price, with just the amount sold minus the production costs for each. It would be the total profit. And like that, with all of these, like the lollipops, chocolate bars, cookies, or banderitas, it's all the same. Here, the total sold would be just all of these added up, and then the total profit, all these added up. And like the money earned each month is just the sold minus the profit. And the money invested each month would be that I know that each month to to continue selling the packet of banderitas, I will need to buy them for another 30,000 pesos. And if I sold out of lollipops, I would need to use 5,000 pesos to buy another packet to resell. So that's just what money invested means. The net like money earned each month is just net profit, as I already said, which is just what you. I know this is the net profit, and this is what I already said you could keep for yourself. And now, like here is like the functioning like example. If you agree on Stoco for 5%, you will need to give them 10,000 pesos, 10,600 pesos each month. And like as the last part of my project, I was in charge of keeping track of the products and the money for the beaded jewelry project. for my peers, the both Mariana Rojases. And like this is the example. I used the production cost, which this was kind of hard because I needed to learn the prices of each single beat to now create the production cost. But it was I finally did it and just the production cost, the selling price, the profit per sale, the quantity sold, all of this, and like I raised the here the part which says Estuco percentage because from this part of the project the money is going to Asilo San Rafael, so there's nothing for Estuco, but like this is how it would work for Estuco students. And like I am happy with my with the product because now that the school is opening an entrepreneurship elective, I think templates like this and things like this are going to be very useful. And so thank you everybody for your attention. If you didn't understand, you can easily come talk to me, and that's all. Thank you very much.